everybody. I came out here to, near Van Ness in Fresno to talk about the young man who got hit by the train here last night. It happened at 6:15. Let me show you down here. On the news it said it happened at Wishon and Shields initially, which is right down there. So 6:15, it was already dark. But then I read an update this morning that it actually happened on this trestle right here, which there's literally someone walking on right now. Anyway, the road I'm on here is Genie, but the road behind me is Van Ness, and you can see the trestle right here. That is the Van Ness overcrossing. And so this 20-year-old kid got hit by the train last night. He and his friend, I guess, were walking down the tracks. And I think there were about 4 different news stories. The one last night said he tried to get out of the way but couldn't because the freight train was coming. And then the one I read this morning said he was on the trestle and couldn't get out of the way in time, or he was trapped on it and couldn't get off. But as you can see, it's pretty wide. But I mean, a freight train is obviously wider than the tracks too. Anyway, I just don't know why people get hit by trains here all the time, but there's literally someone walking right now, so I mean, there you go. Sorry, around this curve is the fruit crossing, then Ashland, and then west, and that is all a quiet zone, so there is no horn. And they've also recently, in the last, I think, 2 years, put up a fence all along that stretch of track to keep people from walking on them. But looking south from here, you have the Shields crossing, which you can see right there, I think. And then past that is Maroa. And those are horn zones. Those are not quiet zones. And so this train was a barrack last night, so it was coming northbound or westbound as the railroad goes by. And the speed through here, I want to say, is 35 or 30 for freights. I can't remember, but it's not, 70. And you can see those lights coming at night from literally miles and miles away. And even if you had like headphones on, like the noise canceling headphones, I can't imagine that you wouldn't hear a train horn. And knowing that the poor engineer and conductor saw this person on the tracks, I'm sure they were blasting the horn. So I really don't understand how this happens literally every couple of months in this city. I really don't understand it. I'm gonna walk up to the trestle a little bit more and look down the tracks and see if you can see anything coming. There's so much garbage out here. You can see all the tire tracks from all the police crews and everything last night. Oh look, there's another no trespassing. Oh, it's definitely well marked. So this is supposedly where he was hit. But we all know how long it takes a freight train to stop, so I'm sure the head end was a lot further up, somewhere up here. And I'm sorry that someone died. That's really sad, but just like my video about the lady that got hit in Wasco, how do you get hit by the train? It's not like they swerve. They're not going to come jump and get you. It's not like a car. They only go on tracks and they can't stop. And you're not going to win against them. I'm sorry, I don't care how fast and cat-like your reflexes are. You're not going to outrun a train. It's just stupid to take chances. And I feel for the train crew because they get a mandatory 3 days off for like the worst type of vacation that nobody wants. So come on, people, just stay off the tracks. Stop getting hit. Stop traumatizing people. Yep, you can hear the horn long before it gets here. Also, if you were walking on train tracks, wouldn't you kind of like be alert? Or is that... Yeah, okay. Maybe not. Okay, he's approaching the Shields crossing. It's so funny, there's a UP going by too. So Shields is the crossing where 4 years ago the lady was trying to turn onto Christmas Tree Lane and said her van got stuck on the tracks, but I think she was just blocked by traffic. And a little kid got killed. It was really sad. This is Willow Springs, North Bay. Hi, I'm currently working on a compilation of all the people who've been hit by trains in the Fresno area in 2024. But being that this one is just so fresh in my mind because it just happened on Monday, I wanted to add this little bit of this article to my video that I'm editing, that I was filming yesterday. But this is in regard to the man, the 20-year-old man who was hit by the BNSF's train on Monday evening near Shields and Van Ness. And it says, neighbors react to another death on Fresno's train tracks. And it says, police report 1 male and 1 female were walking along the tracks around 6:15 p.m. when a freight train heading north approached, westbound, but geographically northbound. Officers on the scene said the pair were friends and were on the bridge where trains cross over Van Ness. So it's the little green trestle. If you've been there, you know what it looks like. The male was hit and killed, but the woman managed to get off the tracks and was not hurt. Police confirmed the man was 20 years old, but have not released his name. The scene was cleared around 8:30 p.m. as BNSF and Fresno police officers continued to investigate the area where the man was hit. Neighbor Charlie Roberts said this scene is too common in his 22 years living in this area. We've seen nothing but people walking on the tracks, not paying any attention that the trains are coming, and it's the holidays and it's unfortunate now someone else has to grieve a family that unfortunately didn't make it across the tracks, he said. He said he knows of more than 10 other incidents like this in the area since he moved here. They're sounding their horn, they're doing the best they can. I mean, but you know, people got to understand you're not stronger than the train, he said. Robert said, well, perhaps more could be done when it comes to safety. It's up to each of us to stay off the tracks. You could put a fence up, but that's not going to stop them if they want to get across, he said. He said he often sees homeless people on the tracks as well, but all of us need to respect the right-of-way of trains. There's no reason to challenge the train. You're going to lose every single time, he said. BNSF official Lena Kent said the following statement to yourcentralvalley.com. I can confirm that approximately 6:25 p.m. local time, a BNSF freight train struck an individual not at a designated crossing. Unfortunately, the individual did sustain fatal injuries. This incident is currently under investigation. What is there to investigate? He was on the trestle. He clearly didn't see or hear the train. What is there to investigate? But anyway, neighbor Charlie said that so well. I couldn't have said it better myself, and I agree completely. You're responsible for your own safety, and I've just seen so many close calls in the 4 years that I've been filming trains around here and other places, but I swear I've watched trains in so many other states, and I swear it's literally the Central Valley where people take the stupidest risks. I don't know if it's just that there's so many more cars in California. I really don't know. I don't know what it is, but people around here just take crazy chances that I haven't seen in other areas. So I really don't know. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to try to put out a lot more videos in 2025. Anyway, have a safe and happy new year. Happy 2025, and stay alive, stay off the tracks. Don't be a statistic.